Now at 5:30, the Green Bay Packers now know who they would play if they can pull off a win against the San Francisco 49ers. And Madison police provide an update on their investigation into a West Side homicide.
From the Channel3000.com Alert Center, this is News 3 Now at 5:30.
Thanks for watching News 3 Now at 5:30. I'm Amanda Quintana. The NFC title game between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers is underway. The winner of the game is headed to Miami to play the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. Melissa Kim is at Levi's Stadium with what to watch for tonight.
Well, just minutes away from kickoff here at the NFC Championship game between the Packers and 49ers in a rematch of a game that San Francisco won 6 weeks ago. Now, the Packers keeping things pretty routine, getting here about 24 hours ago and abiding by its normal away game routine. Now, keep an eye out for the play calling. First-year head coach Matt LaFleur, he's done a solid job all season of incorporating the run game and keeping the offense balanced, with Aaron Jones on the ground and then Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams finding that unique connection. Adams has 6 receiving touchdowns in 7 postseason games. On the defensive side, between Za'Darius and Preston Smith, the Packers have racked up almost 30 sacks this season. So definitely look out for them, along with Blake Martinez, to get after Jimmy Garoppolo. Stay with News 3 Now. After the game, we've got all your post-game reaction from the locker room, as well as head coach Matt LaFleur. At Levi Stadium, Melissa Kim, News 3 Now Sports.
Thanks, Melissa. While most Packer fans will be watching this game on TV, hundreds have made the trip out west to see the game in person. Adam Duxter caught up with tailgaters from both sides to see how they're feeling about today's game.
Well, Amanda, the teams on the field today are comprised from players from all over the country. But the fans, that's a different story. They're tried and true to their hometown. Today, I took a look at how that makes a difference when it comes to tailgating, as well as trying to figure out how the fan bases feel about one another.
Go, Pack, go! Go, Pack, go!
A sea of red and white with just a hint of green.
Go, Pack, go!
But while they're few in number, today, Packers fans are ready to make their voices heard.
It's a beautiful place, and the tailgating's pretty good, but it's nothing like Lambeau Field.
Will's from Stoughton, and so far his impression of 49ers fans can be summed up in one word: inferior.
The brats aren't as good. That's an issue. You know, the brats that we have, the tailgating we have, the cheese that we have, it's just not the same here. They're trying, but they've got to learn from the best.
But it's not just the food that's different. It's the tailgating experience as a whole. As for 49ers fans, let's just say they know a thing or two about the Packers and their dominance over the Niners in decades past.
I went through the 90s, meaning that Brett Favre murdered me. Antonio Freeman murdered me, okay, throughout the 90s.
Although to those like Ali, Wisconsin itself is kind of an urban legend.
But I've never been there before, and I really want to go. I feel like they have good food. Yeah. I mean, I want to go to a mom and pop shop.
And though it might be fresh veggies on the grill instead of brats, at the end of the day, the Niner fans don't think the green and gold are all that bad.
Packer fans are nice, dude, you know? They're not like Raider fans. They're not like, you know, Seahawk fans. Oh, my God, dude.
And as for Packers fans, they have a different view of the Niner faithful.
There's no redeemable qualities.
And while these Packers fans have traveled so far just to get to this very moment, one thing is for sure. They're all hoping for just one thing: a Super Bowl berth. In Santa Clara, Adam Duxter, News 3 Now.
And win or lose today, we will have live reactions from fans, players, and coaches tonight on News 3 Now at 10. Detectives are investigating a homicide that happened about a block away from the Madison Police Department's West District. Madeline O'Neill has more information on yesterday's shooting that left a young man dead. Maddie?
Amanda, while we're still waiting on his identity, we now know a 20-year-old man with ties to both Madison and Chicago is the victim of the city's first homicide this year. Today, the Violent Crime Unit is on scene investigating where it happened in an apartment on the corner of Raymond Road and McKenna Boulevard. That's where officers found the victim alone, who had been shot several times. The victim isn't a resident of that apartment, but police have been working with the tenant, who says she wasn't home at the time of the crime. Police are looking into any potential relationship between the tenant and victim, but as of now, they haven't identified any suspects or motive, though they believe the shooting was targeted. They say while there have been a number of calls in the Raymond Road area, they can't say the neighborhood is any worse off than other areas in the city.
Most of Madison's relatively safe, but certainly we are having our problems with gun issues. Even though our numbers of shots fired They went down last year. We're still seeing way too many shots being fired, and in this case, unfortunately, we've had a very young person, a 20-year-old man, who's lost his life.
Police say a couple of rounds fired went into an adjoining apartment that had people in it, but no one was injured from that. Now, if you were in the Raymond-McKenna area yesterday and saw anything you think might be suspicious, including, of course, a vehicle or people fleeing, give police a call. Coming up at 10, we'll hear from a nearby resident about what she'd like to see be done about the violence in her neighborhood.
All right, Maddie, thank you so much. We'll be right back. The impeachment trial of President Trump in the Republican-led Senate gets underway on Tuesday, but the ground rules for how it will be conducted have not been revealed. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has said he has the 51 votes to start the trial before making a decision on calling witnesses. CBS News correspondent Meg Oliver reports from New York.
With President Trump's Senate impeachment trial set to begin Tuesday, House impeachment managers are meeting behind closed doors Sunday, preparing for battle. President Trump's legal team has submitted its formal answer to the articles of impeachment, abuse of power, and obstruction of Congress. The White House plans to argue the impeachment articles allege no violation of law. It will also say the trial is the result of a flawed process in the House and that the case falls apart on the facts.
Next week is going to be the first time America gets to hear President Trump's defense. We did not have due process in the House.
On CBS's Face the Nation, House Judiciary Committee Chairman and impeachment manager Jerry Nadler dismissed the defense that President Trump did not violate laws in his dealings with Ukraine.
Ken Starr apparently thinks that asking a foreign government to involve itself in our elections is okay, but the president 20 years ago talking about a private sexual affair, that's impeachable. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Starr, the independent counsel who headed the investigation that led to President Clinton's 1998 impeachment, joined President Trump's defense team this week. So did famed Harvard professor Alan Dershowitz.
Even if everything that is alleged by the House managers is proven or taken as true, they would not rise to the level of an impeachable offense.
A source working with the impeachment team confirmed to CBS News that Dershowitz and Starr won't be everyday participants in the trial, with each member having a, quote, specific lane. Meg Oliver, CBS News.
President Trump denies both impeachment charges, calling them part of a witch hunt and a hoax, and accuses Democrats of wanting to overturn his 2016 election. We'll be right back.
Mostly cloudy skies for us tonight, but our radar is going to stay quiet. We don't have anything new moving on in. High pressure is going to keep things pretty quiet heading into your Monday. We'll get some partly sunny skies back, and we'll stay quiet heading into Tuesday also. So as we head into Monday morning, our breeze still coming from the northwest. It's going to stay cold outside with temperatures below average. We don't see that breeze shift directions until we head into Tuesday. Tuesday, our temperatures will start to climb up just a little bit more. And for Tuesday afternoon, plan on mostly sunny skies. Our wind gusts, thankfully, are calming down. This morning we saw wind gusts in the mid to low 30s, and now we're seeing gusts in the teens, and by your Monday morning, expect those gusts to die down to just the single digits, so not a threat for any wind gusts coming through. Wind chills to start off tomorrow will be close to zero, if not a little bit below zero for some areas. Temperature-wise, will be falling into the single digits. Now tomorrow, expect partly sunny skies. It's not going to be quite as cold outside. Again, in the morning, starting off at about 7. In the afternoon, temperatures will be in the mid to upper teens. Mostly sunny for Tuesday, and our next chance for a little bit of snow will start to develop Wednesday night and stay into Thursday and Friday at times, mixing with a little bit of rain, so wintry mix possible for the second half of your work week. Looking ahead to next weekend, temperatures will be in the mid-30s for Saturday and Sunday, with a chance for some light snow on Saturday and a slight chance on Sunday. Heading into the following week, temperatures will stay close to average in the low 30s for afternoon highs. That's a quick look at your forecast. We'll be right back.
Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers starting his 4th career NFC Championship game, trying to make it to his 2nd Super Bowl. Now, the game's just underway, scoreless in Santa Clara. Melissa Kim's at Levi Stadium. She'll have highlights and post-game reaction tonight on News 3 Now at 10. So if you're watching me instead, I love you. Thank you. AFC title game that you just saw right here, Kansas City hosting Tennessee. Chiefs like to play from behind for some reason. Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill. That made it 17-14 Titans. Same score. Now watch Mahomes on this play. When you say this guy's like a video game, you don't really mean it all the time. Well, you mean it with Patrick Mahomes. 27 yards, one of the best quarterback runs this season, and that gives the Chiefs the lead. They would not look back. 28-17, 3rd and 6. I have a better idea. How about 16? Mahomes, Sammy Watkins, schoolyard ball. Chiefs win 35-24. They're going to their first Super Bowl in 50 years. Giannis Antetokounmpo keeps doing Giannis things, but in less time. The reigning MVP is bidding for a second straight award, and the Greek Freak's averaging a point a minute, career highs in points and rebounds, while playing the fewest minutes per game in his career. Layman's terms, he's really good at basketball. The beat rolled on as the Bucks scored 100 points for the 68th straight game last night, 7 shy of the league record. But Giannis just shrugs his shoulders when he gets credit from his teammates and his coaches.
I'm just going out there, try to play hard, try to get better. Try to make my teammates better, try to help my team, do whatever it takes to help my team win. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if I got in foul troubles or if I'm not playing well. I just got to be out there and, doing the best that I can.
The 49ers have just scored. Sorry, one more break and we're back.
We actually got to see a little sun today. It was nice.
Yeah, the sun coming through a little bit, the clouds breaking up for a moment, so that was really good for us. Tomorrow we are expecting the sun to come on back for Monday. Temperatures of the afternoon will be in the upper teens. Tuesday, mostly sunny skies will be in the low 20s for afternoon highs, and our next chance for some light snow will develop Wednesday afternoon. May mix with a little bit of rain at times, snow at night, and then a mix of rain and snow expected for Thursday and Friday afternoon. So we'll be keeping a close eye on that next system coming through, though we're not expecting a lot of accumulation with that one. The weekend will be back to the mid-30s for Saturday and Sunday.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great night.